All right, right now we are a little less than 3 hours away from polls closing in Michigan's presidential primary. If you cast your vote today, it probably felt a little different thanks to early voting and higher absentee numbers. There's also a host of local issues for voters to decide on all across Metro Detroit.
Let's get to Pamela Osborne live tonight. Pamela spent the day wandering around the polls, seeing how the turnout's been. What's it looked like to you, Pamela?
Well, you know, we've been to several different polling locations throughout Wayne County, and what we've seen is really a steady trickle or stream of people coming in to cast their ballots. Election officials aren't alarmed by that, though. They say it's likely because so many people chose to vote early. From Detroit to Southfield to Dearborn, this primary election day may have seemed sleepy, but consider this. More than 1 million Michiganders voted early ahead of the polls opening today.
When you take into consideration early voting, the 9 consecutive days that we just experienced, that's what I'm excited about.
Detroit City Clerk Janice Winfrey says early voting numbers for Detroit are about what she expected.
Now a lot of places are physically delivering those in an effort to continue to ensure the security of the process.
Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson says the eyes of our nation are on our state today and in the days to come.
Well, I hope every citizen turns out to vote in this primary because it's a crucial opportunity not just to weigh in on the presidential primary process, but also to show we're engaged.
Those who are voting uncommitted are doing so to show President Biden he stands to lose their support in the general election unless he changes his stance in supporting Israel's war on Hamas, which has dire consequences for Palestinians living in Gaza. Takari Smith hopes everyone who has a voice made good use of it today.
The voting is important. I mean, it just shows the times we're in where no one really knows what political side they're on nowadays. So, I mean, these politicians have to do better.
And we'll just have to wait and see how much traction that campaign got today. Another big takeaway from our conversation with Secretary Benson, she said that she is completely secure in our election process. People don't have anything to worry about that part of it, but she says the biggest threat to election security is going to be misinformation and the use of artificial intelligence to spread that information. So she's saying that it's up to us individual voters to be aware, to be savvy, to understand and prepare for the general election as well. For now, reporting live in Detroit, I'm Pamela Osborne, Local 4.
Yeah, okay, Pam. Now, if you run into any trouble at the polls, have any questions about the primary, our help desk is at the ready. Just scan the QR code on the lower left portion of your screen or just go to help.clickondetroit.com. And Local 4 is your home for primary coverage tonight. At 10 o'clock this evening, Kimberly Christy McDonald, will be joined by experts and special guests to break down the results as they're coming in. We'll be looking into the top issues driving voters, and we'll take a look over what's next for Decision 2024. Tonight at 10, streaming only on Local 4 Plus and clickondetroit.com.